I would say I give off the impression of being a perfectionist that comes from years of being an athlete. I can't turn it off. I'm definitely a determined person, but I'm also a nice guy, you know. I'm the bulldog on the inside, the nice guy on the outside. I can give you a straight walkthrough of what my day has been thus far. I went to sleep last night. My meals were primarily structured around my activity for the next day, and it's like that every day. So when you wake up, the first thing that I did at 4 in the morning was get ready for a workout because the gyms would not be open on the holiday on my normal workout hours. So I was here before the actual gym opened today at 5 o'clock in the morning doing my workout. And most people that aren't athletes don't know about that dedication, they don't know about that commitment, and they won't experience that level of pain in their day-to-day lives. I mean, the pain comes from physical torment on your body. There's a price that you pay to be an athlete. You will experience arthritis before most other people. You will experience injuries more than other people, and you have to learn psychologically how to fight through those things. And the education that I've got from an athlete by far has led me to be a stronger person in my day-to-day life. I would really like to see things sanctioned around the male demographic to where their health is a primary objective. I might be kind of biased because I'm an athlete, but I see a lot of men out there have no idea whether or not they are you know, children, brothers, or husbands, but it looks like they're not serious about their health. And then there's some out there that I know that they're soldiers, so they're expected to be a soldier, and so their health is primary concern. But, you know, I'd like health to be a major focus point, so I'd like, you know, events that are sanctioned around workouts to be set up. One of the things that I had noticed when we first came here to Fort Stewart was that there was a lot of programs, there was a lot of events, there was a lot of sanctioned activities, but most of those activities were structured towards the female military spouse. I didn't notice that there was anything primarily set for a male military spouse. I know a lot of males, we don't do bake sales. A lot of males, we won't go out there and speak about our feelings openly. So that's one of the things that I had noticed when I first got here as a military spouse. Where do I fit in? The other thing that I noticed is that the male military spouse more or less has to take on the womanly role, which is kind of blasé in our day-to-day society right now. Most military spouses are female, so a male military spouse, being that we are men, want to take care of the household and provide, and that whole role is actually switched around once you become a male military spouse. The first year, I would say, was the toughest, and I think it's like that in any change you go through. I wanted to be the one out there doing the work. I wanted to be the one out there getting the paycheck. I was used to doing that in our marriage before, but since coming into the military and the roles are reversed to where she's the primary breadwinner, it puts you, you know, as a man at a disadvantage. You want to be the person out there providing. You want to be the person out there taking on those physical concerns and constraints. But that's just one of those things that I think most men would probably be going through, unless you're automatically working when you get here, and it might not be as tough for you, but for me that wasn't the case. I really want to pinpoint on the male demographic. I think that's very important. I don't think that they have a voice, so to speak, but they are out there. Not saying I want to be the leader for us. I'd like to be the guy in the background that's at those events that are sanctioned for us.